We're just so excited. Today, we are installing the Lodox X-ray system here at Intermediate Hospital Katutura. This is a full-body imaging system that allows us to image X-ray our critical trauma patients, especially the ones that are not able to be moved around so much because we don't want to cause potential further injury, especially when you're worried about spinal cord injuries. And the beautiful thing about the system is that it's in our, I'm going to call it still brand new emergency unit, and it allows us also to decongest trauma patients from having to go to the main imaging unit. And the beautiful thing about this Lodox is that it's a full body system. It's the first of its kind in clinical care practice in the country. So yeah.
The Lodox machine itself, okay, it is important for us in Namibia. As I said, it is the first of its kind in clinical practice.
For the doctor to know exactly what's wrong with a patient is extremely important
Yeah.
as quickly as possible. The Lodox, as you mentioned, it enhances the speed. The patient comes in the door from the ambulance, they load it straight on the trolley, straight into the machine, and within a minute from the patient arriving at the facility, the doctor has images to see broken bones, bleeding, dislocations, and even further to traumas if there was somebody that was shot.
So my understanding of the Lodox machine is that it's a low-dosage X-ray device, meaning that the risks that the patients face are reduced, but also in instances where patients have to go for repeated or have to go for another scan, that low dosage would allow them to be taken through this machine, which is something that the other or the conventional X-ray machines don't offer. So we are really, really excited and looking forward to the benefits of this equipment to our patients who go through trauma, but not only to our patients, to all other patients that walk through the doors of the Katutura State Hospital.
It would be, so perfect if we had clinicians here, because they will tell you, from the doctors to the nurses, to the radiographers, the radiologists, you name it. So if you've worked in an emergency unit of any kind, you know the importance of being able to do scans in a timely manner. The Lodox full body X-ray machine allows us to do a full body X-ray or full body X-ray scans in about 13 seconds. Now that is life-changing, that's monumental, because what happens is when you're in an emergency unit, myself having worked in an emergency unit, means that if a patient is involved in an MVA or any form of trauma and you suspect multiple injuries, you have to start with an X-ray of where you're suspecting injuries clinically and what the patient tells you.